Hello everyone, welcome back to the Code Spirit channel. In today's video, we are building a fully functional voice and video calling web app using Next.js 15, React 19, Tailwind CSS and the Zegocloud API. For authentication, we are using Clerk authentication to make sure our app secure and user-friendly. Let me walk you through how it works. First, you'll need to sign up for the app. Once you are logged in, you can create a new meeting room by clicking this button. As you can see here, you have the option to turn your camera and mic on off. And you can also check if your devices are working properly before joining the meeting. Once everything looks good, you can join the meeting. To show you how this works, I'll join the same room with another account. First, I'll copy the personal meeting link and then I'll paste it into the input box in another browser. After clicking the join button, I'll go through the same device checks and join the call. Now, as you can see, there are two members in this call. The app also comes with the built-in chat feature, so you can chat message other participants during the call. This is super handy for sharing links or notes without interrupting the conversation. To showcase the video calling feature, I'll stream my screen to the call. I have selected my second screen and now you can see it from both browsers. This is perfect for presentations, collaborations, or just sharing your screen during a call. One of the best parts of the using Cloud is that all the call kit UI components are pre-built. This saves us a ton of time and ensures a professional polished look for our app. No need to reinvent the wheel. Zegocloud offers a suite of UI kits designed to simplify the integration of real-time audio and video communication to your apps. Their call kit provides pre-built customizable components that streamline the development process. With Zegocloud Call Kit, you can implement dynamic video layouts, in-room messaging, face beautification, and call invitation with pop-up notifications, all with minimal coding effort. Sign up at Zegocloud today to receive 10,000 free minutes. Explore their console to discover the full range of features and capabilities available to you. First, let's start our build by running npx create next app latest command and adding the project name. So in this case, I'll choose so, and for the TypeScript, yes, ESDint, yes, Tailwind CSS, yes, SRC directory, no, but app router, yes, turboback, no, import alias, no, and let's wait until the building of our project, then change directory into the folder and open it in the VS Code. I think I don't need to explain you what are the folder structure. So in the app folder we have layout and page files. So let's run our app by running npm runtime command. So it will open a port in localhost 3000. So this is the running app, and we will remove the main div element from the app. Then we will add a new one. So okay, so as you can see now we have the project build. So we'll change the layout folder. First, let's get rid of the fonts and add custom Google font. So import in the font from Next font Google. And then initialize the font. And remove the previous class names and add int.class name to the body. Then let's change our app title. So as I started the project, I named this at Zoom, so I will rename it to Zoom, and at the description it can be any description you want, or you can remove it doesn't matter. So let's add class names to the body: bg gray 100 and text white, and add main text to the children. So I need to change the text to black because we can see it. Let's add Clerk authentication to our app. Visit clerk.com and go to the dashboard and create a new project application. Add the application name. I will name it Zoom. Then you can change any provider from here, but I will choose only Google authentication and create the app. Now we need to add the Clerk authentication and the environment variable to the app. Okay, select Next.js, then run this command in your terminal. Get a new terminal and paste it in here. Then copy the environment variable, create a new environment variable file .n.local and paste the environment variables in here. Then create a middleware.ts file. It should be in the root directory, and copy this code into that file. Now add the Clerk provider to our layout file. It will wrap our app with the Clerk authentication. So copy the Clerk provider and paste it. It should wrap our whole layout file. Then import the Clerk provider from Clerk Next.js and go to the next documentation. In here we can build our own sign in or sign up page with Clerk. So copy this part, and in the app folder right click the app folder and create a new file and paste this path. Now you will create the page.tss, then copy this part code and paste it. So we have built a custom sign up route. Then copy the middleware and update our middleware file in this here. only the sign up page is public root, but we will add the home root slash root as also a public root, and save the file and close it, and add the Clerk's sign in environment variable to the environment.env file. Then okay, we have cleared that. Okay, now we have add the Clerk authentication. First we will build the header file, create a new folder as components, and in the components folder create a new file header.tsx, add export functional component. We will build the header file now, header component file now. Just follow the code, because in here we are just adding Tailwind CSS classes. Now add a link component from Next.js to add our name and a logo. Okay, let's import the header component into the home page. Now you can see the header file in the home. Now we can add Clerk user button or sign in button. First import sign out component. When there is no user or session, this sign in button will show up here. Then when user is signed in, if there is a user, the user button will be shown. So as you can see here, there's no user, so sign in button here. Now you can see it's come with the model, but if we change this mode, it will redirect us back to /sign in page. So you can see here it's not in the middle of the screen, so let's change it. Let's change it by adding some class names. As you can see here now, it is center of the screen, and let's change back to model and then sign in. So I have signed into the app. Here you can see my user button, because in the session there's a session and user. So we have built the header component. Let's now build. Let's build the body part now. So add class names to the main div. You can just follow this code, because I'm just making the home page of our app. when we create a new room, we need to have a unique room ID. So we will add npm package called unique ID to generate that ID. So install that package to your project, and then import that statement to your main page file. Then in the href add room/unique ID function. This way, when user click the button, new room will be created. So in here we have a error with type error called the project can't find unique ID types. So copy that code and copy that command and install the types for the unique ID. Then let's test this out. So when I click the new meeting button, will push to room/the unique ID. So we will need to create that path. First create a room folder in the app, then in the square brackets add ID. So this way, every time when the ID part is changed, a new page will be generated. So we don't need to create page by page for all the IDs. This way, so create a page.tsx in the ID folder. Now to check everything is working, I will print out the params in the unique page. So as you can see, I take params, and params comes with as a ID. So as you can see here, we have the unique ID. When I create a new meeting, something is wrong. I think it doesn't change in the room ID. I think we need to create a separate component for this. So we will remove the link and create a new component called new meeting.tsx, and we can paste that code in here. But in this case, we will remove the link and add just a div element. So we can add a on-click event. Because of we are adding on-click event, we need to make this a client component. So edit top of the file, then add an on-click function. So I will name it as handle new meeting function, and whenever user click this div, new unique ID will be generated and user will be pushed to the that specific path. I will import the use router from Next navigation, and this way we will be able to push the user to his meeting room. So when I click this new meeting button, now I'll be have different unique IDs. So now the button is working properly. Now we can start building the room page. First we will get the user from the Clerk, and we will check if there is a already signed in user. If not, the user will be redirected to the sign in page. So now let's implement the Zegocloud API in our app. So go to the Zegocloud.com. I have provided the link to the website in the description. So when you go to the Zegocloud site, fill this form and create a new account for your email and get the verification code to activate it and start free trial. First you need to create your new project. So click this button and you get a lot of choices, but we will go with voice and video call option. So select it and click next and give a project name for your app. So I will get Zoom. You have two options to integrate the API using UIKits or SDK. You get a lot of programming languages support for this, but in this case I will just go with UIKits. After the creating the project, you have to select the framework. So I will select web, and here we have get lot of customization options, one-on-one call or group call. So you can see what is the UI kit you will be getting when you use this method. So this is the preview of the UI. So let's start with integrating it. You need to copy those app ID and server secret to your environment file. So create two new variables and copy the app ID and server secret for the relevant variable. After that, go to the admin console. Now you can see the project has been created. You also get 10,000 free minutes. let's go to the documentation to see how this works. So click the documents. We need the call kit documentation. Click it and change the framework to Web.js, and in the quick start select use npm package manager, and you need to install that package to your project to start the integrating of the UI kit from the Zegocloud API. And after that you need to generate a kit token. This is a unique token, and this token is used to create a UI, pre-built UI from the Zegocloud and render it in your website. So let's start building that part. So for the kit token we need 5 parameters. In here you can see app ID, server secret, and also a room ID, and random ID means they need a username and a user ID to create the token. So we have all those. So room ID is from params, and app ID is from environments. Server secret is also from environment variables. After that we need username. We will get it from the Clerk user. So user full name, sometimes it may be null, so we will get the email address also. If the full name is not available, then we will use the email address. After that we need the user ID. It is also from we can get from the Clerk user. Now we have all the params to generate the kit token. So we will start by doing that. We will create a new component for this. So we will pass all the 5 parameters to that component. And then create a new file in the components folder and name it as video room.tsx. Now we have passed all the props to the video room, so we will receive it in the video room component. So we will rename the props types as video room props. First of all, we will create a reference object so we can reference the UI kit to a div. Because we used useRef in this component, we will mark this as a client component. And we will also add a error state so we can show the permission errors or other errors in the app before starting the room. So there are a bunch of permission errors that could be happen because sometimes users are not allowed the camera and microphone for this particular website. So if that's the case, we will have to show different errors. So I have already prepared that code. This is not necessary, but these are some best practices in the coding, so you can pause the video and follow the code here. After that we will create a use effector, because whenever the app ID or room ID or other 5 items are changed, other 5 props are changed, we need to re-render the component. So first we will create a mounted is through, and we will create a function to initialize the room. It should be a async function because we need to wait until all the UI pre-built UI is loaded. So in the try catch block, first in the try block we will check the permissions from the user. And after we have the permission, we will be wait until the Zegocloud UI kit is loaded. After that we will generate the kit token using the package. We already have all the props, so we will pass it to the function. And I also add the timeout for the row. So 3600 seconds. Yeah, it is 1 hour time. So the room will be expired on 1 hour time. So next we will create the UI using the kit token, and if there is a container reference and this is mounted, we can change the UI of the Zegocloud pre-built UI. So first we need to mention the container. We need to mention what is the div to render this UI. So we will name it as container reference. And after that we need to have a shared link, so the person can share the room link to the other person and he can join also. So here we have the name and the URL of the sharing link. After that we need to mention what type of call is this. So scenario is a group call. So if there is any error, we will show it, handle it. So you can just follow this code as shown as. After that we need to run the function of initializing the room. So call it below the use effect function, below the function, and after the creating of the room UI, we also need to unmount it. So this is how it should be written. and now we can render the UI. So if there is a permission error, we will show it in the screen and have a try again button to allow the mic and all the permissions. And if there is no any error, we will that's a wrap on this build. We just created a voice and video call main using Next.js and Zegocloud API. If you found this helpful, the UI will be like this video, subscribe to Code Spirit and hit the bell icon so you don't miss future builds. Got questions or ideas for the next project? Drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, keep coding, keep building.